two of the greatest welterweights in the world, each fighting, training in the Los Angeles area, will do battle at the Staples Center in what is sure to be a memorable match.
It seems like when fights happen at Staples Center, they always bring out the best. You have never really seen a bad fight at Staples Center. We saw that 8 years ago when Shane fought Oscar De La Hoya here. We saw it when Barrera fought Rocky Juarez here. We saw it when Klitschko fought Lennox Lewis here. And I'm sure we're going to see it again when Antonio Margarito is going to fight Shane Mosley here. We have priced the tickets very reasonable, starting at $50, $75, $150, and $300. So we really want the fans to come out and have an opportunity to see this great showdown. What we have done as well, given the fact that the holidays are coming up, if you buy $1,000 worth of tickets, you get a signed glove signed by both of those legendary fighters, Shane and Antonio, as a holiday gift, a Christmas gift, holiday gift for the fight fans out there.
Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to thank everybody for having us here. I'd like to thank Margarito's camp for taking the challenge. And it's a pleasure and opportunity to work with a great athlete such as Shane Mosley in his camp, Anthony and the guys, and I appreciate them bringing me on board. As we know throughout history, that every sugar has had his showdown. From Sugar Ray Robinson to Sugar Ray Leonard taking on Hagler and shaking up the world, to now Sugar Shane Mosley taking on a great athlete like Antonio Margarito. I'm pleased to be a part of this process. And like I said, those who don't know will be shook up and shocked when it comes to the fight between these two. But those of us that are aware of the ability of Shane Mosley, we won't be surprised, we'll just be proud. We're going to have I think it's going to be a great, outstanding fight you're going to see at the Staples Center. And like I said, I will definitely tune in because this will be a history. Like I said, every sugar has had his showdown, and this will be Shane Mosley's.
Come January 24th, you'll see Antonio Margarito not running. You know, it was said that Tony was running from this. We know Tony doesn't run away from anyone. He'll be running forward. We know he got some other trainer, but that doesn't make a difference. We train hard for anybody. He never changes his training style. He's a hard worker. We'll be ready for January 24th. Thank you.
You know, I'm just happy that this, well, first of all, let me thank HBO and the Staples Center for stepping up, and everybody for stepping up for this, Margarito and their team for stepping up for this great fight that I think is very needed for the sport of boxing. Margarito being a great warrior is going to help for a great and spectacular fight. You know, I'm just happy that the fight's going to be here January 24th. I'm happy that I get the opportunity to show what I still can do. People say that, oh, he's getting older and all these different type of things. But, I know I feel great. I know that I can do it. And I have, I believe a great corner. As Richardson coming aboard, I thank him and Anthony and all my team, the sparring partners and everything. As Richard said, I'm already up in Big Bear, preparing myself for this great fight. And like I said, I'm just happy that we're going to do it January 24th. And I'm also happy that it's going to be at the Staples Center, where I first made history when I fought Oscar in 2000. So I guess it's going to be another LA rival. It was Oscar, it was Vargas, and now we have Margarito. So got to see who's the kid in California. You see who's the last man standing. I think I'll be the one.
Now, it's not by accident that we nicknamed him the Tijuana Tornado, because when you're faced with a tornado, you can dance a little, you can stand your ground a little, you can go to the left, you can go to the right. But make no mistake about it, the tornado will get you. That's why it's a tornado. So it's a pleasure for me to introduce to you the Tijuana Tornado, the WBA welterweight champion of the world, Antonio Margarito.
Buenas tardes a todos. Bueno, primero que nada quiero agradecer a HBO.
Good afternoon to everyone. First, I'd like to thank HBO
Y a todos los que hicieron posible esta pelea.
and everyone involved to make this fight possible.
Bueno, como ustedes lo saben, estoy listo para cualquier tipo de peleador. Ya lo demostré el 26 de julio pasado.
Everyone knows that I prepare myself very well for every fighter. Everyone saw what I did past July.
Y a todo peleador respeto. Sabemos que Mosley es un gran peleador, un peleador con mucha experiencia.
I respect everyone I face. We all know that Mosley's a great fighter. He was a great champion.
Pero nos estamos preparando muy bien para salir con el brazo en alto como siempre lo hemos hecho.
But we are working very, very hard to come out of that fight victorious like we have always done.
Vamos a tratar de llegar como siempre más del 100% y estamos en el campamento aquí en Los Ángeles entrenando.
We will be ready. We will be 100%. Our camp is here in Los Angeles.
Y agradecer a todos los fanáticos, así como lo mencionó Richard, parece que los boletos pues van a estar accesibles para todo el público y toda la gente que pueda venir a apoyarme y claro, a apoyar a Mosley también.
I especially want to give thanks to all the fans that will come and watch the fight. Just like Richard said, the tickets are well priced. Price for the fans to come and watch a great event.
Y quiero hacer este comentario nuevamente, lo comenté en Las Vegas, en la pelea de Oscar y Pacquiao.
I want to comment again, a comment that I made in Las Vegas during the De La Hoya Pacquiao fight.
Hace 2 años yo quería pelear con Mosley, no se dio la pelea.
2 years ago, the Mosley fight was offered to us, but something happened and it didn't go through.
¿Por qué? Porque quería pelear con lo mejor, con el mejor peleador y yo creo que él es un buen peleador.
Why? Mosley said he wanted to fight with the best fighter out there. I think Mosley is one of the best out there.
Y nuevamente quiero aclarar porque vuelvo a decir, yo creo que no fueron palabras de Mosley, fueron gente que lo rodea, que supuestamente le tenía miedo. ¿Cómo puede ser posible eso? ¿Verdad, Ramiro? ¿Dónde te encuentras?
It was mentioned out there that Mosley mentioned some words regarding me, but I want to let Mosley know that I really don't think it was him. I think it was some people around him.
Pero nomás no me importa, voy a volverlo a demostrar y muchas gracias a todos ustedes.
But I don't care. I will show you who I am on January 24th. Thank you very much.
Shane, you must have great memories of this place.
I do. It's a great it was a great event in 2000 when I fought Oscar the first time, first to open up the Staples Center.
Can you believe it'll almost be 8.5 years from that great event?
I know, it was a long time. 8.5 years is a long time. I had a lot of fights in between then, and now I'm coming back to fight another California, well, he's from Mexico, but from California, to reclaim the California title.
That seems to be important to you, this rivalry of Vargas, De La Hoya. I mean, you want to be the king of L.A.
I want to be the king of L.A. I've always been, but I just want to maintain that.
When you look back, I talked to you a couple of months ago before the Mayorga fight. You wanted Margarito. I mean, you said don't even take another fight to Antonio. What made this fight so appealing to you?
Because this fight will let the people know just exactly where I stand. People will say, "Oh, well, he's not the same," or of course I'm not the same. But it let people know that maybe I'm not the same, but I'm still the best out here. I'm still the best around. I'm still the best 47-pounder out there.
Give me the challenge that Antonio Margarito presents to the 2009 version of Shane Mosley.
It's going to be a good challenge because he's going to continue to press and going to continue to throw punches, and he's going to be relentless. So I have to get myself in shape and get myself ready for that physically to be able to go at that type of pace. And if I have to go at that pace, because anything can happen in the fight where I do hit hard enough to knock people out with one shot, and it's been proven. So a guy at 147 versus a guy at 154, they just can't walk in and just take punches like that.
Shane, do you want to clear the air on anything? I know with the Balco situation, do you feel as though that's something that's passed, but do you feel as though you have to clear your name in any way?
That's something that I can't even speak on. Don't even want to talk about, because that's something that Judd Burstein and the guys are taking care of right now as we speak. And they will get to the bottom of it, and the truth will come out on everything. So I don't have to really clear my name on anything, because I know what I said was truth.
And the truth shall set you free, right?
And the truth shall set you free.
All right. Shane, best of luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nazim, is this another Hopkins Pavlik? Which you were an instrumental part of.
Well, the one is, like I said, it has its similarities. We see that. Not taking it away from Kelly Pavlik, because I'm a fan of Kelly Pavlik, but I think Margarito presents a few more problems than what Kelly had to bring to the table. But it has its similarities, but I wouldn't say clean cut that it's
Nazim, do you believe that Shane Mosley looked so awkward and had a difficult time because of the style of Mayorga? It really wasn't about Shane Mosley, but more about what Mayorga brings to the table?
Mayorga is an awkward fighting guy. So bottom line, when you approach that particular situation, it's hard to look clean and cut against a guy who's much bigger, who can punch, and he's awkward. So an awkward shot can come from anywhere, especially from a bigger guy and a guy that has a decent punch also. I thought Shane did what he's supposed to. When he saw the opportunity, he closed the show.
Do you think Margarito's a more conventional fighter, therefore an easier fighter in that respect in terms of style?
Yes and no. He's more conventional, but I wouldn't say easier, because his balance is such where as though he can apply that pressure, and he corrals you. He corrals you like cowboys to cattle. He corrals you to the ropes. He corrals you to the corner. He does certain things where he's not fighting so much. He's just trying to put you in position so that he can start the fight, and he'll push you and position you. And then once he gets you where he wants you, he'll let go with it.
Nazim, you've been in the gym with Shane for a while. How much do you see in terms of his gas tank? Is it anywhere near E? I mean, do you like what you see?
Yeah, I'm impressed with Shane Mosley in the fact that Shane brings a number of weapons to the plate, and it's about using the right weapons at the right time. A carpenter can't show up with a nail in front of him and pull out a saw. So we have to he has the attributes to deal with Margarito, but we're using the right things at the right time in order to exploit Margarito's flaws.
Bob, when it's all said and done, this event belonged in L.A., didn't it?
I don't think there's any question. I mean, they're two LA guys. The fans are here. In this economy, they're not going to pick up, particularly after Christmas.